Eric Bakker, the Naturopath. How are you all going out there? I'm a bit sniffly at the moment. It's wintertime here in New Zealand, and yeah, I've got one of these bugs, but it's not COVID. I haven't been tested, but I'm pretty sure it's not COVID. So anyway, let's get into it. First video I'm going to make this video because I've had so many people commenting on our YouTube channel regarding the CanXida supplements and saying, why should I buy your stuff? You know, it's too expensive. You know, I bought a supplement for $9.99 and it's going to do really a good job. Other people say, whoa, you know, you're charging too much for your products. You need to charge a lot less in these difficult and uncertain times for people. And other people say, look, I've had way better results with a $2.99 product. You know, I bought on Amazon. I don't need to get your stuff. And look, that's all fine. It doesn't concern me what dietary supplements you buy, what products. In fact, I'm quite happy for you to try other people's supplements. In fact, I love you to try other people's supplements from any brand XYZ you want, particularly regarding Candida control, bacterial overgrowth in the gut, parasite. You try it. You just go and buy the supplements, try them all out, and then send me some comments back on this video, you know, on the different products you've tried. So I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why the CanXida is certainly worth, you know, thinking about. Maybe you don't want to buy it yet. Maybe you can't afford to buy CanXida at this point in time, or you're going to try other products. I'm totally fine by that, okay? You should know me by now on this channel. I'm not a person who drives a sales-driven kind of a guy. It's not really my mantra. It never has been. I don't really care. It doesn't concern me. I love creating videos and content for people. If you buy my products, that's great because you help to support the channel. But if you don't buy my products, that's fine too, okay? So don't get your knickers in a knot. Or do they say that in the US? I think they say that in England. They also say, keep your hair on. All these weird expressions, okay? Don't get annoyed, all right? So I've got a couple of reasons I've written down here. Well, I'd just like to explain a bit about, you know, why I think CanXida works quite well for a lot of people in spite of the price tag, okay? Okay, the first one is it's an original formula. The CanXida products are original formulations. They haven't been copied from somebody else. Now, this is a very important point. I designed products in New Zealand many years ago, several products. Now, they've just been widely copied by other people. Many people are out there just copying whatever they can to make a buck. They don't have any original thought. They've got no clinical skills. They've got no formulation skills. They haven't really got the insight of a clinician who's spent 30 plus years in a clinic, you know, thinking about patients, thinking about diseases, thinking about products. So the original formula, particularly CanXida Removed, but also CanXida Restored, those formulas in particular are very, very original. All of my formulas are original formulas. I don't copy other people. How I design a product, it's quite simple. I create a massive Excel spreadsheet and I look at every single competitive product on the market that's worth looking at, okay? Well, it shaves it right down only actually to probably about 10 or 15 in the genre or the category I'm looking at, because most products that fall out that side are crap. There's so much crap out there, you've got no idea. Let's take a comparative example of cost versus value, okay? A long, long time ago when I was 18 years old, I bought a power tool and it cost me a lot of money. It was a Bosch power tool, B-O-S-H, a German, made in West Germany drill when I was 18. You know, I still got that drill today and it works, okay? 42-year-old drill still works, all right? Now, my father-in-law keeps buying these $10 drills from, you know, these red sheds or these $2 shops and those sort of places, and he's always moaning that the drill blows up or burns out. It'll work, sure. It'll do 1 or 2 jobs, even 3 jobs, even 4 jobs, but then eventually, bang, it's bit the dust, it's gone, okay? It goes in the trash can, then he buys another tool. Now, the point I'm making here is my father-in-law would have bought dozens and dozens of power tools. Meanwhile, I've still got the Bosch drill that's working. Cost versus value, okay? Something may appear a lot at first, but the value of it is tremendous when you draw it through longitudinally, all right? The quality, all right? The quality's there. CanXida products are quality products. They weren't copied. They were not put together with really El Cheapo ingredients. A lot of thought went into the design, and yeah, but let's keep going. So it's an original formula. It's not a copied formula, okay? Many people have tried to copy CanXida, but they fail because they don't really understand the proprietary method on how this product was put together either. Point number 2, the CanXida products were clinically trialed for a long time. Now again, other people won't do that. They will just design a product, they'll quickly just look, they'll do a paint by numbers system, they'll throw ingredients together, they'll bang it out in a capsule or tablet and sell it. They won't really try it on people before, they actually really start to market the product. CanXida Remove was trialed for a long time in the clinic before we released it. We used it on many clients, and the formula got tweaked and changed until the formula got to a point where it's an outstanding formula, or I knew it was going to work really well, and then it finally got released. Well, and the results have certainly been there. We get fantastic feedback from CanXida Remove. So I just hope other companies get the same kind of feedback from their formulations that we get here. So the third point is, excuse me, chest. The third point is the CanXida supplements were designed by a naturopath, yours truly, with a strong focus on gut health, particularly yeast infections, particularly small intestinal bowel overgrowth, which we didn't know way back when I was in my 20s. We called it other stuff. So I've been using supplements from all the major providers for 20 plus years before I even thought about designing CanXida products. Okay, so many of these products, Thorn Research, for example, Metagenics products, allergy research products, all the top tier professional products. I don't tend to use anything but top tier. So I used those products for a long time. I started to realize some products work well, some didn't work well at all, and some I had no joy with. And some occasionally were pretty good, but the consistency wasn't there all the time from patient to patient. So that's when these products were put on a spreadsheet, pulled apart, the ingredients looked at carefully, the ingredients further studied, their proportions studied on how they fit together, and then the product was designed, okay? And then the product was trialed before it was used. Now that's a long process, and it cost me a lot of money. It cost me thousands and thousands of dollars to do all that, all right? Huge amount of money. Incredible. So the next point, it's false economy to use a $10 product, okay? What I need to do one day is show you guys more photos of some of the patients that actually sat in this room over the years and brought all their products with them. Many people have done that, and in fact I've encouraged patients to bring exactly what they take. So some people have literally bought boxes and boxes and boxes of supplements, and it's not unusual for someone with a serious health issue, especially like Candida or a SIBO issue, to be taking up to 10 or 15 dietary supplements, right? Now they may pay $10 for one over here on Amazon, they may pay $4 for one on iHerb, but they'll be getting supplements from all over the place. They'll be getting supplements from different naturopaths, medical doctors, iHerb, Amazon, everywhere. Next thing, they've got a whole table full of stuff, and they don't know what to do, how to take it, and it ends up costing them a ton of money, all right? A ton. So, coming back to the power tool, all right, quality is important, okay? Construction of the product and quality is important because it's going to last. But in this case, it's going to be effective, all right? Very important. Too many products, cheaper ones especially, you'll be using lots and lots of to try and get some type of result. So you'll get sick of taking all these products, you'll be spending way too much money, so think about that carefully, and the quality is not there. So when you think about the pricing of CanXida products, they're not really that expensive. Now for many people they will be, of course, especially people on minimum wage, all right? I was on minimum wage for many years. I drove trucks, remember? I drove garbage trucks for 6 years, okay? The wife and I scraped by, we had nothing at all. All right, literally, it was really, really tough. So I've been there, I know what it's like, all right? But when you practice naturopathy for 25, 30 years, you don't have to usually, go to the $2 shop anymore. You can go to the $5 shop, if you get my drift. I still save money, all right? If we still get a small loaf of bread, for example, I won't throw the crusts out. They'll get put into breadcrumbs or things. It must be the Jew in me, I don't know what it is, but I still like economizing and saving money, all right? So there you have it. Quality counts. Minimum and high quality, not maximum and cheap quality, okay? Look for products designed by an experienced person with a high skill set in a niche, and generally you're going to get a better outcome. That's all I wanted to say, and the rest is up to you. And I'll end like I began. It's totally up to you what you buy and decide. All right? If you want to be a subscriber and buy $5 products, I don't care. If you get great information out of this channel, and you know, it helps you on your quest to getting good health, that's what I care about. All right, I'm 60 years old. I don't care anymore. Money's not the big thing that drives me. All right, it really isn't. Now you may think that's a stupid thing to say, but it's not. All right, the older you get, the more you realize the important things aren't just about dollars. All right, they're also about helping people. All right, think about it. Thanks for tuning in.